Hey everybody, it's Punchlines!
Welcome back to Punchlines with Shane McMurdo, the official podcast of Adams, the #1 boxing boot in the business. Before we get to our guests, I want to thank our sponsors from Feast Mode Flavors, the low sodium, sugar-free seasoning for bodybuilders, weight cutters, any type of competitor. As you guys know, I've lost 80 pounds in the last year, and they're a big part of it. Get 10% off with them using code PUNCH10. And today we are joined not just by an up-and-coming boxer, not just by a young boxer, but somebody who has a lot of faith in him from boxing fans from all over the country. And it's evidence because he signed to Mayweather Promotions at just 16 years old. He signed to Adams, to this podcast partner, already as one of the best amateurs in the country, if not the best amateur. He just won his 18th national championship over the past weekend. He's only 16 and he already has 18. So I don't even know how that math works. We're going to find out. But he is your new 125-pound champion. He is Curmel Big Deal Moton out of Las Vegas, Nevada. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good.
So first of all, congrats on your win again. I know you've been hearing a lot of it, but this is nothing new to you. But how does it feel? Like, this is your 18th one, but does it feel just as good?
Yeah, it feels great. Being on the youth team now, I just won my spot. So yeah, it's definitely great. I feel proud of myself, and it's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment, especially at that weight class. And you beat Germany out of Virginia. I can't remember his first name, but he's really good as well. A lot of those guys from Virginia are good, and you beat him. So just like I said at the beginning, you're only 16, but you have 18 national champions. That's gonna confuse some people. Can you go ahead and explain that?
So there's usually about 2 or 3 national tournaments a year, and I've been winning them since I was 8 years old. And just every year been racking them up, so it adds up.
So now you got 18 of them, and then you're 16. You got, what is it, 2 years left? Like, what's your timetable looking before you actually turn professional?
Probably within the next 2 years, I'd say. This next year coming up, I'm gonna be on the youth team. I'm gonna be, going up to Colorado, doing training camps with them, and I'm gonna try to compete. I'm gonna try to win the world, and then after that, we'll see.
So when the Olympics took away boxing, how much did that change, like, your opinion or like your career, like, plan?
Yeah, I had planned to want to go to the Olympics, win a gold medal. That was always one of my dreams when I was younger. But after they took it out, now I plan to go pro sooner than before.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people think you're going to be more than ready, and you're out of Vegas. You're training there. I know you're signed to TMT. Do you fight out of his gym or do you go to your own gym?
Yeah, I train at Mayweather Gym every day, and then I do some work at the house.
Who's your trainer?
My dad and Kofi Jantua, the ex-world champion.
Right. Yeah, no, I've had a bunch of friends who've trained out of there. I mean, the guy on my shirt, Michael Fox, one of them, just as a guest. Another good friend of mine, Joey Barrero, he's in and out of there sometimes, but him and his brother Ezekiel. But you started boxing when you were 8 years old?
I started when I was about 6. I had my first fight when I was 8.
What got you into it?
My dad got me into it. He took me to the gym, introduced me to boxing, showed me videos on YouTube, all types of stuff. And then just started me out. And since then, we've been just going.
But what was it that like made you fall in love with it?
Well, after I went, he asked me, he's like, "Is this what you want to do?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like it." And then I was like, "I want to do it." And then I started sparring some people, and then I was whooping them, and I liked the feeling.
So you just wanted to keep whooping people's asses for a living?
Uh,
How
yeah.
long have you known you wanted to do this full time? Like this, like how old were you when you said this is what I'm going to do?
Since I was about 9, I've been completely focused into this because my dad told me that if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it seriously, and we're gonna put our 100% effort into it. And then I was ready for it. So yeah.
So a lot of people I don't think understand to have that much dedication and focus to anything at any point of their life, how hard that is to do, but to do it at a very, very young age, and to have a very strong and supportive father too, from the sounds of it, to really push you through that and to successfully guide you. It's impressive to have that amount of just drive and everything, because there's people
Yeah.
like, I'm 30, there's people my age and they still don't even know what they want to do.
Yeah.
But to just apply that focus, is it weird though, knowing that like you're basically in a career already and you're only a high school student? Does it just ever
Uh,
just feel weird when you look around?
I get what you're saying, but I mean, I'm used to it now, and I've been doing it so long, and I've been looking at it as my life for so long, so it just feels normal to me now.
So, and then did you have that confidence just right away? Like, not only did you want to do this full time, but you just kind of knew that you would?
I mean, yeah, because I had my dad's support. I knew I'd be all right, and I knew it was the best thing for me, and I like to do it, and I was having fun with it. So yeah.
Has there ever been a moment though where like you were challenged a lot to where, you were kind of wondering, like, was there ever a moment of doubt? Has there ever been a challenge or a loss or anything like that that's ever made you kind of like take it a little more seriously?
Oh yeah, most definitely. There's always bumps in the road, but you got to get back on track, stay focused, and if you take a loss, you got to get back in the gym, look at what you did wrong, and just come back from it.
So, and then just such a young age, you're already signed to, like for Adams, for example. When like what's it like accomplishing things like that, getting signed to Adams, getting signed to Money Team, and whoever else?
Uh, it's amazing, and it motivates me more because I see that people are noticing me and they want to put like, they want to help me out in my career and just finance me, all that type of stuff, and it just motivates me to get better and better every day.
Well, and then I can't speak for everyone else, but I know Adams that we're going to be having you as the face of our amateur program, and to many, you're already the face of amateur boxing right now. To a lot of people, you are. But to Adams specifically, you're going to be like representation of their line of products for the amateurs, and other fighters are already looking up for you. You're already kind of a role model to your peers, if you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, a lot of people don't get to experience that, and you have a good platform. I mean, you have over 100,000 followers on Instagram. Go ahead and give him a follow if you guys don't already, by the way. Curmel Moton 1 on Instagram. But you have over 100,000 at a young age, and it's for, like, it's not like a lot of TikTokers where they just get a lot of followers for copying what everybody else does. Like, you actually got really good at something that's really hard to get good at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you have plans of using your platform for anything else outside of boxing?
Yeah, I would definitely maybe some advertising things whenever the opportunities come. As of right now, I'm focusing on my boxing mostly and getting better at my sport and
So
just winning more tournaments.
you just won your 18th national. What's up next? What do you have coming down the line?
There's another one coming up in a few months in Detroit, the Eastern qualifiers, so we might be going up there. And then they got the Junior Olympics coming up.
That's in 2023 as well.
Yeah.
So if you win this one at Detroit, you said it's a qualifier. What comes after that one?
It would be the qualifier for the one that I just won.
Oh, so it just qualifies every year.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a qualifier for the 2023 USA Nationals in December.
And are you going to stay at 125 or are you going to be moving up?
Yeah, I'll be fighting 125 the whole 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you turn pro, like within the next 2 years, how big do you expect to be? Around lightweight by that time or a little smaller?
I plan to maybe go pro 122, 126.
Okay.
Yeah.
So growing up, did you have any fighters specifically that you would look at to model yourself after, or what your dad would have you look at?
Uh, Really, like everybody, we try to take a little bit from everyone, the best things from everybody, and put them into me. But some of my favorites is definitely Floyd, Sugar Ray. I like Sweet Pea, and lately I've been watching a lot of Tank and Shakur.
Are you a southpaw by chance or no?
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, everybody I had Canelo's nephew come on here. He said Tank and Shakur. Everybody watches Tank and Shakur and Bam now. You watch Bam Rodriguez at all?
Yeah, he's nice. I don't watch him as much as them, but he's definitely nice.
The way he shifts like from orthodox to southpaw so easily, I don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people are getting better at that. Like Crawford kind of showed how good it could be to switch, and then I mean Boots is tearing people up doing it right now. And
Yeah.
then is that something that you do a lot, or do you stay disciplined with your stance?
Nah, I don't. I don't switch. Maybe down the road we'll start working on it, but as of right now, I just stay one in normal stance.
Now, when you fight, like, have you had to deal with a lot of southpaws already?
Yeah, most definitely. And one of my main sparring partners is southpaw, so I get a lot of good southpaw work.
So you like when you fight southpaws? It's not something that
Yeah.
bothers you.
No.
If you had to describe your style, if people were to look you up, would they? Are you a front foot fighter, defensive? Like, how would you?
Uh, I'd say I'm kind of a multi-dimensional fighter, more a boxer puncher. And if I need to, I could walk you down and press you. But I like when people come to me, I can set up my counters a lot easier and walk them into things.
So you prefer to counter, work off the jab?
Yeah.
Okay. If you would you ever follow Devin's game plan of going pro? Because I know when he was young, he just went down to Mexico and started like beating the shit out of dudes in bars. Is that something you'd want to do, or do you want to take a more kind of like an Emiliano Vargas approach?
Yeah, no, I don't plan to go pro in Mexico. I plan to have my first pro fight in the States. Devin, his route, the way he did it worked well for him, but for others it might not work as good.
Yeah, Devin's special too.
Yeah.
Not everybody could do what Devin does, but a lot of people already on like social media and stuff, they compare you to him, they compare you to Tank. And is it like just kind of like cool, I guess, to like see these people that you look up to and see that you're already getting compared to them?
Yeah, definitely. And it makes me just believe in myself more, have more confidence, and just believe in my dream more and more and put more work into it.
And like the day, like what was it like when Floyd came to you for the first time? Like when you realized you might be a part of TMT, like what was that moment like? Because it's like a once in a lifetime type thing.
Yeah, it was just a crazy experience altogether. I have felt like I had earned my spot, and just my hard work was starting to pay off, and just yeah, it was a crazy experience.
Yeah, because I mean, you're getting the stamp of approval from. I mean, I'm gonna get so much hate for it, but yeah, the best ever. He's TBE for real. Like,
Yeah,
just to get a stamp of approval like that from someone like him is, it's just got to be a surreal experience in life. I couldn't even imagine what it would be like. But yeah, man, I thank you for joining us today. I'm really looking excited for the Adams amateur line coming out, for you being the face of that. And I mean, by the time you go pro, you should be what, a 2021 time national champion if everything goes according to plan.
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, man, it's so sick. I mean, ESPN Ringside already posted him on Instagram. Like, I'll post it to my story if you guys don't believe me, but go ahead and check him out. He's one of the bright future stars of boxing coming out of America and the world in general. He's Curmel Moton. Follow him on Instagram, Curmel Moton 1. Like I said, where else can they find you, bro?
You can find me on TikTok, same as my Instagram, Curmel Moton 1. On YouTube, Curmel Moton. And yeah, that's it.
And your next tournament's coming up when? When can they watch you fight the next time?
I think it's gonna be around early April.
All right. And then any other sponsors you want to shout out, dude?
Shout out Iguana Apparel, Money Team, Adams Boxing. And yeah, stay tuned.
Hell yeah, bro. Guys, he's our 18-time national champion, soon to be more future professional champion. He's fighting out of Las Vegas, out of the Money Team, Curmel Moton. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.